Good evening. How's everyone? I don't see no one here yet, but I'm sure you'll come. And I'm hoping everyone is okay that's going to join me. So something happened to me at the store today. For some reason, another customer got angry at me. And it kind of startled me, it surprised me. But those few seconds of lag time, I was able to respond instead of just react, right? Hi there, how are you? So, and then that just went on, right? So I thought this article, which deals with controlling anger, would be good to consider because it'll definitely help me. And I'm sure all of us get angry at times, right? Maybe lots of times these days with the way the climate is, with the quarantine. Some of us are so tired of staying at home, not being able to do as we did before. And then with the politics, all kinds of things going on, people are just angry, right? So I thought this article would be good to consider. Hi, how's everyone? It says, all of us get angry. Some of us get angry very often. Some are able to control their anger. It says, some of us express our anger freely, whereas others suppress it. Why do we get angry? Is there any way to control the anger? And how do you do that? It says we get angry when we're stopped doing something, or when we don't get our way. We get angry when our desires are not fulfilled, or when people don't agree to our viewpoint. And it says many times we get angry when we find our views, they're so very different from everybody else's, and we just can't agree, so we just get angry, right? This article says, think about this situation. It says, make a list of all your friends. So this is sort of like a mini challenge, okay? It says, make a list of all your friends, and then think about a situation and how they would react. It says, so after you make the list, it says, for example, think you're in a restaurant with your friends, and the waiter unavoidably spills something hot on their hand. Not intentionally, but it just happens. How would each of your friends react? Now, you know your friends pretty well, right? Usually we do. We know exactly what they're going to do. Just like they know what we're going to do, right? So it says, write it down. And it says, you'll see that they all will react differently, right? It says, some of them will just laugh it off because they just don't get angry that quick. And then others will insist on calling the manager and making a big scene, right? It says the reactions are different because they're controlling their anger differently. But how do they do that? Why do they do it that way? It says some of us never take things very seriously, so they don't get angry over small things at all. It's the nature of those people. Now, I have a son like that. No matter what happens, he stays calm. Nothing upsets him, right? Then I have another one who you do something and immediately there's a blow up, right? So it's our natures are different, right? The way we react. But it says if you react immediately, before you think about, you just react. That's reacting spontaneously. You get angry very fast. It says those who think about it before they react, they're able to understand and control their emotions better. So it says the better way would be to count to 10 before you react. So then in that way you can respond, right? It's always easier said than done, I know, right? And even today, what happened to me at the store, it's because I was startled and surprised I had time to respond, not just immediately react, right? Which was much better. It says understanding others' viewpoint helps in many situations, which is another technique. So first, learn to count to 10 before you react so that you can just respond. And then another way is to understand, try to understand others' viewpoints. It says we have our viewpoint, but so do others. And why try to enforce our thoughts on them? It says why not at least try and understand why they think what they think. So it gives the example, if your boss is angry, it says, do you need to react immediately? Or can you think, maybe there's a reason why he's angry? And if it's totally unjustified, you still have the opportunity to choose to forgive and to move on, right? It says emotions such as anger can be controlled. So those are the two techniques that we have. Try to understand someone else's viewpoint. That's hard to do, I know, but try. And of course, the old one that we all used to, count to 10 before you react so that you can respond. It says, but controlling anger, it needs reflection and it needs practice to exercise restraint. So you can practice, maybe at home. Maybe you have a good friend, say, hey, let me, if something happens, well, how should I react? And then try to do that next time, right? It says, by winning over your anger, you will become a better person, making your anger your slave instead of getting enslaved by it, right? Something we have to live with is anger, but we can control it, right? Yes, and we should. It's hurt a lot of people when we get angry, right? Plus, it makes us sick emotionally, sometimes even physically, to get angry. Or even if we don't get angry, to suppress it. That's not good either. So we need to have an outlet. We need to figure out what's a good outlet for us to either respond or to just let it go, right? Well, I just thought I'd go over this today because, like I said, it happened to me in the store and I was able to respond and not react. So I hope that helps you. I hope you had a good day. And today was day number 27 of our 30-day challenge. We have a few more days to go. And I've been doing pretty good. I only missed one day and I had to do 2, right, the next day. So that's pretty good. And thank you for always being here, listening to me. I try to have good things to say to you. I'm not always right, no, but maybe it gives you something to think about, right? Sometimes we just need to stop and just consider what someone else is saying, right? Well, thank you for being there to listen. So enjoy the rest of your evening, and then I'll see you tomorrow for tip number 28. Okay, thank you.